What's up, fellas? So I went to the track yesterday. Vincent and I rode up there. I didn't take the red car because when I swapped the rear end on it and the transmission last weekend, I took the hardline off the rear end. Mounts to the rear end. Took that little nut off the bottom, but didn't push the hardline up out of the way. So when the rear end dropped and then, of course, fell off the jack, it broke this. That's a stainless braided line. I had those on there because before I had Cobra brakes on the back, and you got to run those on the for the outside. So I figured I have the whole works be stainless. So anyway, I ordered one. It's not been in here yet. It's been a week. So my main purpose in going to the track was just to try to do some tuning on Michael's car to see what's going on with it, because it is not it is not running like it should. It's actually getting slower every time he runs it. So I did a data log. That was pretty comical because and Eric took video, and I'm gonna try to put it on with the other ones. Sometimes the whatever the frame rates and all that. I think Eric's got a Droid phone like mine, so hopefully it's not like it's. I mean, they're already terrible, but make it worse. So what happened with Michael's car, we're not sure yet, but doing a data log, everything on the EFI side looks like it's doing the EFI stuff. There's a storm coming, so of course it's only 90 something degrees and 100 or so heat index. And I've been out digging a trench in the backyard for a control cable for the sprinklers. So I got to run the lows, so I thought I'd knock this out real quick before the storm gets here. So anyway, I put the tune in it from Trooper car when I had speed density in it, and it didn't run any better than any of the other stuff. Michael had a tune from a guy in Oklahoma who does tuning for a living, so he's supposed to know what he's doing. And I don't know the guy's name. So I put my tune in, and when he left, I was watching it, and it was blowing little smoke out of the exhaust, and my tune was leaner, a little bit leaner than the other guy. So I was like, man, that's just weird. So it's like he's not getting. It's either the ignition or the coil or the push rod length isn't right or something going on. So he's going to check that this week. And then Eric broke third gear. Something was in the third gear. So he was able to get the car off the track. You see that in the video. And then Kyle put 28-inch slicks on his car. But it didn't help it. Of course, yesterday the heat DA was like 2,800 feet. It was pretty rough. It rained while we were waiting for them to get the track ready, so it was in the 90s and it was already nasty. And then of course the rain didn't help. So but he had a 28-inch tire. He's got a 350 gear in there. I think he's got a 9-inch rear end, and he's looking at going to like a 410, which will be a big help for that. And he just put a new 850 Proform main body on, but he hadn't got it sorted out yet. It's the first time he ran it. So that's pretty much it. We got to get a new third gear or whatever for Eric's transmission, and then get Pirate sorted out to get his issues with the Pearl, or not the Ghost. Sorry, the Pearl. The Coast is one he's having issues with. So I mean, driving around it's okay, but you could hear it cutting out, and I thought he was hitting the rev limiter. He said it was actually cutting out around 5,000 RPM. So that and the smoke coming out tells me there's something with the ignition, most likely. So but he's going to look into that this week, and then hopefully, if the weather cooperates for next Sunday, he can run it again and do good. It'll run to its potential. That's what I wanted, because we put it on and it didn't do anything. I mean, he put all the stuff on. He did all the work as far as swapping heads and intakes and all that, and it didn't run any better. And I was kind of crushed, because I was like, man, I know he did all that work, counting on me to do my thing with the heads, and it didn't do anything. So, but I'm glad we kind of going in a direction to find out there's something else other than me messing up the heads or something. So anyway, I'll get the rest of this stuff loaded up and get it on the YouTubes later tonight. See ya. All right, we at Atmore, and Eric's gonna take on Pirate. Pirate's naturally aspirated. We're gonna see what this guy up here does. Nothing. All that for nothing. Hate it. All right, got to do better than that. Awesome. Even Kyle's up here. We got some 28s on the back of it now. We're gonna go check the track. So I guess we're gonna wait a minute. I guess they're good. Uh-oh. Eric's got a new shifter cable, a new clutch quadrant. Said he got everything good, so hopefully he can get up without missing any gears.
You may want that later.
Probably so. Thing's rich. Yeah. We tested and tuned it on Pirate's car. Took a little fuel out of it. I'm using the old tune from the Trooper car. Pirate should have picked up some better heads on it, and he hadn't, so it's kind of aggravating. Show the time. All right, Pirate fixed to make a nitrous hit here. We put the old tune that he bought from some guy in Oklahoma. Honestly, since he put them other heads on, it ain't run no faster than it was before with the stock cast iron heads. It got me aggravated. I don't know why. Don't run no faster. It ought to, even with just the weight difference, it ought to run faster, but it isn't. So there's something going on. On the rev limiter, that tune that he bought has got only 6100s of rev limiter. So we'll see if he wants me to turn that up. We'll see what it runs. They know he's making another pass, so I ran back down here. He ran a 684 at 97 on the pass before with the nitrous. The two naturally aspirated passes, they run 82 at 85. see if he wants me to turn up the rev limiter because it's tickling it right now. And that's the tune from the guy from Oklahoma. Got a Shelby against a, I think it's got a Hellcat Jeep. I don't think the Hellcat's been modified a little bit because it hauls ass. Of course, they're not going to show times. Roush give him all he wanted. When we start giving joyrides. Keep your hand on the shifter, Mike.